In today's video, we will be looking at the Amazon Black Friday week deals. So yes, this week and up to about Monday of this week is the Amazon Black Friday deals week. So basically, there's going to be like a lot of deals basically. I'm sure you've kind of already browsed them already if you are viewing this video. And if you haven't, then this is basically a video where I'm going to give you the top 5 deals that I've found that I think are really good. You should go and check them out as well. Obviously this is PC gaming tech, so I've kind of concentrated on just PC gaming tech. There are obviously a lot of other bargains as well you can have. I have just concentrated on the PC gaming side, PC gaming components, and I've just picked out what I think probably are the best deals, so let's have a look at them. So hopefully you can actually see this laptop here, but I will put them up on the screen as well so you can actually see them a little bit more clearly. So first of all is the Corsair Vengeance 16GB 2x8GB kit. And that is only, I'm going to take a guess here, I think it's £30.49, let's have a look. Yes, so it's £30.49, I did get that one right. I know DDR4 is a little bit old now, and it's arguable whether you should buy DDR4, certainly brand new now, obviously because DDR5 is what's going to be taking over. But I still think DDR5 is a little bit expensive, and if you are going to build a very cheap AM4 build, this little kit of RAM is obviously going to be perfect. At 31 quid, or actually under 31 quid, can't really go wrong with a bit of Corsair Vengeance LPX. It's not going to be the greatest RAM, but it's going to do the job. It's going to be low profile, going to be all black, so it's going to look okay in a build. Obviously no RGB, but people don't really care about RGB at the budget end, if you ask me. So, or at least RGB on their RAM at the budget end. On the case fans and what have you is a different story. And the second deal is the MSI MAG FORGE 100R, which is only $49.49. No, $49.99, 50 quid. So, yeah, I think that's a really good price for this case. Have actually looked at this case, and I will link the video in the top right hand corner there for you. The 100R is a fantastic little case, and actually there are quite a few MSI cases that I would look at now. I've also done the 112R, and that's only £55, so I would also look at that one as well. The 100R is actually a very good case as well, but just depends what you want. I mean, the 100R comes with 2 RGB fans at the front and then 1 black fan at the back, I believe. And the 112R I think actually comes with 4 ARGB fans, so you are paying a little bit more, but it might be better going with the 112 or potentially just going with the 100R, whatever your choice. Now there's the MSI MAG FORGE 100M, which is the RGB version of this, which is without the ARGB fans. Basically, it's just with the RGB fans. That is actually only £45 currently, which again is a fantastic deal if you're looking for that real bargain. So yeah, I think MSI have got some really good cases here on the Amazon sale, and I certainly would be looking at those cases now, because if you're thinking of flipping a PC, those cases are absolutely ideal. In fact, like I say, the 100M, 45 quid, you can't really do any better than £45 for a case now, especially with RGB fans. So I would certainly go with that. Like I said, both the 100M and 100R are fantastic cases. Plenty of cable management space, plenty of room for all your components. They can fit large graphics cards in. You can fit quite tall CPU coolers in. They're just fantastic cases. Tempered glass, mesh front at the front. Looks pretty good. Looks very gamery. So yeah, you can't go wrong with those cases. So next is the Corsair 750 RME power supply. So this power supply, in my opinion, is a very good power supply because it's 80 plus gold rated, and you do get the 750 watts of power. So pretty much any graphics card up to about a 4070 Ti would probably be fine here. Obviously once you go into sort of 4080, 4090, I would probably go to 850 watts or even 1000 watts just to be safe, but yeah, most graphics cards are going to be fine here. And £80 for a very good 750 watt power supply especially nowadays, is actually pretty good. Now, as time of recording, I do think it is out of stock, but you can order it now and then just wait until it does come back in stock and it gets sent down again. Should only be a couple of weeks until it comes back in stock. So obviously the choice is up to you. There are actually quite a few power supplies I've seen around the sort of 750 watt, 850 watt range where they're around about 80 to £100. So obviously do browse on your Amazon Black Friday week deals. You know, see what's best for you if you are in the sort of power supply market at the moment. Well, the only thing I would say with the Amazon Prime deals, certainly with the power supply ones anyway, is that you don't really get many sort of 650 or 550 watt ones, which was kind of what I was, what I think probably you guys and what you guys are actually hoping for, because that's kind of the range for most sort of budget builds nowadays. That sort of 550, 650 watt sort of range. Obviously more on the sort of like bronze rated rather than gold rated as well, just to keep that price down. It would have been nice if there was maybe a few around £45, £50, so you could pick up one, just to get a cheap power supply. But £80 isn't bad a price at all for a 750, 80 plus gold rated. So yeah, you're going to get quality with a Corsair RM as well. It's going to be 5-year warranty, and you're going to get really good quality with that power supply. So you won't have any fears putting that into a PC, that's for sure. So highly recommended. And fourth on our list is the Gigabyte RTX 4060 OC Windforce version. So this is £273.99, 274, which actually is about £26 or so, I'd say, off the actual retail price of around about £300. So that's actually really good, I think. And I do think, although Gigabyte cards admittedly aren't probably the first choice I would go for, because as you guys know, I usually always go MSI, but Gigabyte have done pretty good deals here with the Amazon Black Friday deals. I do think that is a very good price for a 4060 personally. I know it's debatable in terms of 4060, in terms of performance, how good it is for that price, and there are other graphics cards on the used market which are probably round about that price, which actually can outperform it. And even nowadays, the 8GB of VRAM is getting a little bit limited now, and certainly when you can get an RX 6700 XT or 6750 XT, around about £250 to £300 on the used market, then yeah, it does become a little bit more of a harder sell, I think. But certainly if you are someone who only buys new graphics cards, then this is a good deal, and I certainly would jump on this if you are purely wanting to buy a new graphics card rather than go down the used market route. If you're going down the used market route, I probably would go for the RX 6700 XT or the 6750 XT, and then probably pay about 300 or so, and you will get better performance and the 12GB of VRAM. So the fifth deal is the Gigabyte B550 Aorus Elite V2 version 2, and that is £97 and 99p, so £98. So I do think for a B550 board, under £100 for an ATX one as well, that's a pretty good price really. And the Aorus Elite is a very good motherboard. It does have the integrated I/O shield, which is always something I like to see. It does have support for quite a lot of M.2 slots. I think there's at least 2, maybe even 3. And you are getting all the modern features of the B550 platform, obviously, like your PCIe Gen 4 support. So that's pretty good. Under £100 is pretty good for a B550. You can get them a little bit cheaper if you want to go for the micro ATX boards, but an ATX board at £100, especially for more of a premium one like this, is actually a pretty good price, I think. So yeah, I think that's a pretty decent deal, and overall I'd say those 5 deals are pretty decent. They're not, again, this is Amazon Prime deals, and Amazon Black Friday deals, sorry, and you're not going to get the absolute best prices around this time, because obviously all retailers are kind of wanting to target that sort of Christmas rush and that Christmas period, and so the prices aren't going to be the best. And yes, if you can wait it out to maybe January and February, you might get some real good deals then. It's a bit of a waiting game. I'd probably say if you're in the market right now and you really do want to buy, then it's not a bad time to buy. And certainly if you're looking to buy a present for someone, obviously, If someone's a PC gamer that you want to actually buy a present for, then now is a good time to buy rather than wait right till December when the prices are going to be jacked up a little bit higher. I would say overall just be careful with where you're spending and what you're spending, obviously, because Christmas is one of those times where it is going to affect your wallet, obviously. So just be a little bit careful out there, guys, and make sure you are jumping on the deals and making sure you're doing your research and making sure it really is a deal and it isn't just like one of those sort of more fake deals where they try and advertise it as a deal and it's not really a deal. Because I have seen quite a few on the Amazon Black Friday page where it says this is a deal, but in actual fact when you look into it, you're not really saving that much money at all from what the price was even a couple of weeks ago. So just be a bit careful out there, guys, and make sure you do your research. That's all I'd say. But I hope you did like this video, guys, and it was a little bit unusual. It's a little bit different from my sort of usual videos of what I was doing, but this is a little bit of free content to kind of help boost help boost the amount of videos I can do, because free content is actually is obviously it's free, so it's easy to do and doesn't cost me anything, and at the same time it gives you a bit more extra content, doesn't it, guys? So it's just a bit of an extra video for you for this one, just to see how you guys sort of react to it and respond to it, basically. And I'm just going to basically just going to look at it and see from your comments and your likes and what have you and the amount of views, whether you might like this sort of content going forward or whether this is not content that we're going to go forward with. So hopefully you did like that. Please leave a like, a comment on what you thought of this video, and obviously please subscribe to see future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.